I got to be honest though, I thought that they would have asked something about this other quest that I had. Okay, right, what have we got mission wise left to go then? Sleep of Thieves. The flowers for Mera, I have no idea where those other roses are. I'll probably have to look that up. Red Ranger. Burn one more banner somewhere in the castle. No idea where that could be. I'd have to run around the entire place. You know, I would absolutely love just to be able to get a map of the shore. So I'm wondering if there's a... There must be a map somewhere. There must be. I'm going to check with the blacksmith and just see if I've not got that map. Maybe he will sell me one. Oh, map of the shore. Here we are. Right, okay, great. In that case, let's get back up to the shore and I'll have a dig around. I want to look for something that looks like a building that I've not seen. Because there's got to be something, right? And I'll probably have to go back down to the catacombs and talk to the ghost down there. Because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a mission for these urns. And it's only that's the only person that I could think of that would want to have their urn. Since we've been picking up parts of them and I think their loved one. I seem to remember Hythe was something to do with her. In fact, there you go. I'm exactly right. There's the ranger suit over there. It even shows up on the map now that I've got it. Because I had bought the thing helping me out with it. I knew it would be around here somewhere. I just couldn't work out where it was. You know, I must have ran by this about 6 times. Yep, there it is there. Holy crap. And I just got the shore map. Oh, how ironic. Right, I believe that if you've got the ranger suit, you can walk past guards without being bothered. Which is one of the main reasons I was looking for it, because it's a lot faster. I might be wrong on that, but I think it's the case because on one of the books that we saw a lot earlier, they talked about there being rangers working for rats or something, and not having any issue with them. I could be completely wrong though. I guess we'll find out in a second. Ranger, what business have you here? Commander summoned me. I'm here to track down the escaped prisoner. My commander must be desperate if he's turning to mercenaries for help. Get out of here. Go. Yes, I'm right. You can run around with them. Okay, right. If you stay in the area too long, they get pissed off with you. But, yes, I'm right, you can. Okay, great. This is why this is so useful, this suit, because you can move around really quickly. Ranger, what are you doing here? Move along or I'll have you arrested. Trust you checked your weapons at the gate. Search me if you want. Wish I'm unarmed. Tell you what, Ranger, flip a coin. Call it heads or tails. Heads it is. You were lucky. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you do have to be kind of. You do have to be kind of careful. Right, we want to try and get into the catacombs. We've got our light out anyway. So useful having this light. I really wish that I'd found this suit a lot earlier. Okay. Oh, I'm back on the slopes. Damn it. Right, well, I can get into the catacombs a different way anyway. We can go through this way, up through here. Keep an eye out for purple banners. There's a purple banner. Great, there we go. That's our last banner. Although he did see us do that, so we need to run for it. Lol. What is it we needed to do for that mission? Oh, it's just do it. Okay, Burning Paw. We could go and do this just now. What time is it? 6 PM. So yeah, the leader guy is going to be in his area here. Oh, still got this out. Right. Scow, I have news that may be of interest to you. The signal guard, Silas Wagstaff, has been arrested, charged with, and convicted of the jailer's murder. Oh dear. He is to be hanged at the rise of the next blood moon. The rest of the squad is dead. May I see them? Kith, Bodle, Scarf. I appreciate you bringing these to me, Scow. It's a pity you couldn't help them more. Now, Assignments are complete. Well done, Scal. Well done indeed. Short in stature, but not in courage. Private Scal has served the Red Paw and Dunland Heights with distinction. I hereby bestow upon you the rank of Sergeant with all the privileges and duties that entails. Congratulations. 13 banners have been burned around the keep. 13? This is Great Biram all over again, Scow. A sign of things to come. This was the one that was burned down. Aye. It starts with burning banners and ends with a mob at the gates and the garrison in flames. It's that damn mouse, Scow. Silent. The one from the jail. He's behind this, I'm sure of it. I'll have Yuva send reinforcements. I promise you this. History will not repeat itself on my watch. What evidence is there against Silas? Enough to have him hanged. There's no doubt he's guilty? In my mind, none whatsoever. In Dunland Heights, justice moves swiftly, Scow. Where is he being held? In the jail, down in Cell 7. Cell 7. I don't actually know what I said there. I'd like to question the prisoner further, sir. As you like. We'll just skip this. Right, we need to go and save Silas here. Switch to the ranger suit. If I head this way, Cell 7. Wow, they really trust those people they're working with, right? Ready, go! Oh, jeez. Oh, I wanted to look for dead bodies, right? Now, I couldn't find any dead... There was no mushrooms on them in there. But is there not dead things down here somewhere? Let's see what they say here. You again? Well, the commander has issued a warrant. The master will surely have fled by now. Fled? Then that means... No, the Cabal has too long a reach. It's best I stay here for now. The Cabal? Alright, dead bodies. Dead bodies. There's some candles. There's another banner. Don't need to burn them anymore, but I might as well. What's this? Why am I hearing whistling? I don't think I've been along here. This is my cell. We'll save this up here, just in case it crashes again randomly. Tilo, what are you doing here? What are you doing in my cell? I couldn't leave knowing you were in this place. Well, welcome to my palace. It looks cozy. Aye, a cell fit for a prince. The jailer's dead. I've been found guilty of his murder. The commander sentenced me to hang. Silas, I'm going to get you out of here. Just go on, Tilo. Forget about me. Perhaps this is something I deserve. Why? Because of what your father did? Gather your things, Silas. It's time to go. You think getting out of here is going to be that simple? Would you rather I hid a key under some bread? You cheeky scrunt. Let's say you do get me out of this cell. Then what? Are you going to just stroll out through the main gate? What about Gusto and Fatale? They'd know what to do. I think you put too much faith in the mouse. What about the harbour? We could leave that way. Tilo, I'm a member of the Rat Guard. How far do you think they'd let me go? If you're innocent, I'll prove it, I swear. The commander's stubborn, Tilo. He'll not see reason. The jailer himself could rise from the grave and accuse his murderer of the commander. And the commander would still have me hanged. It seems the noose is the only way out for me. There's a boat down on the shore. Meet me there. Come with me. Okay, we'll put it there. You don't remember when we first met, do you? Atop the watchtower? Of course. That wasn't the first time. You know the start of it better than I do. A checkpoint in the Turn Road at night. I met Mera in Hamel, not far from there. Tilo, please, just listen. A checkpoint in the Turn Road. 2 mice without proper papers and a sick pup in their handcart. Dying of a spider's bite for the want of a physician's care at the mine a few miles on. You were there? I wasn't, and I should have been. I was the sergeant on duty that night. That was you? Aye. What happened? It was my fault, Tilo. They said they couldn't find you. I was there in the gatehouse, no more than a few yards away. But then it was you who took Bryn on to the physician. You tried to save him. Aye, once I knew what happened. But the road was so dark and the snow so heavy, I lost my way. What happened to you after that? We didn't see you again. The garrison commander had me put in the stockade for the night for deserting my post. I didn't know what had happened to your son until the next day. Why were you arrested? You were trying to help. There was a tribunal held. I was demoted. I know you did all that you could. Tilo, the night Bryn died, I was sauced. I mean, why are you telling me this? So you understand the sort of rat I am. I wanted you to know before you decide what to do next. Besides, haven't there been enough secrets? I mean, we didn't know. It was just what happened. He would never have known what was going to happen. And he's obviously beating himself up about it still. It's alright. You open your mouth to speak, but the words won't come out. I know. Go, Tilo. Do what you must. Find Mera. Find what happiness you can. And that's why he helped us right at the start. we were going to speak to this guy anyway. Gah, put that light away. Are you trying to blind me? Mousy, did you hear? Did you hear that damned racket? It's been going on for days on and off. There. No. There. That damn whistling. Do you hear it? Is it there? Ah, I can't tell anymore. Now listen, I need you to go and strangle whatever scrunt's responsible for it. I took care of it. Alright, well, good. Now, Mousy, what are you doing back here? Please, I need a plot a course to Periclav. Periclav? Yeah, Periclav is the subject of a myriad of epic poems and songs, painting for us an evocative, if often contradictory, picture of the Lost Tower. Some say it rose from the centre of a vast plain, the bridge between the earth and the heavens, while others describe Periclav as an island pierced by a black shard at the centre of a great lake. But most historians tend to agree that Periclav was once a place of learning and discovery for all enlightened creatures, greater even than the library at Keem, and the final rallying point for the armies of the living in the War of the Green Flame. As its true nature has long eluded scholars of all principles, some have theorised that Periclav is merely a fantasy, an amalgamation of various enclaves that played a part in the war. Regardless, the Tower of Periclav casts a long shadow over us all. So the interesting thing about this at the beginning is that some say it's in the middle of a lake and some say that it's in an open plain. Well, we found out earlier on that the area that we're in was a plain at one point, but was turned into a lake and got flooded. So it's very likely that it is the same place. So it's actually true. I was told a frog might know the way. Only one, Mousy. Only one. But I swore a blood oath as a pirate I'd never speak of it again. We was 3 days out of Scarn when the Lake Witch was attacked for no reason at all by the Marsh Herald, which we'd robbed a few weeks earlier. The Marsh Herald? Aye, she was the flagship of the Red Paw's fleet, and the finest vessel to ever come out of Baladon. She was, yar. 'Twas a battle for the ages. We took heavy damage, but the lake was too afraid of the captain to dare sink us. Yeah. Outgunned, but not outwitted, we sought refuge in the cloak of Periclav. With our mainsail and tethers and our rudder smashed, we was easy prey for the serpent. The serpent? Aye, the serpent. The whip, mother's tail, currents, Mousy. Currents in the waters of the lake. The whip will take a ship clear from one side of the cloak to the other. The cloak, several leagues of offshore, a permanent fog hangs over much of Lake Valea. Sailors have named this fog the Cloak of Periclav, for it's said to enshroud the mythical land of the same name. While most of Valea's ships are shore runners, operating within the relative safety of the lake's shallows, larger trading ships led by experienced captains and a Valean frog for a pilot will venture forward into the fog. These merchant routes have been travelled for centuries, their currents and hazards thoroughly charted. Even so, the crew must maintain a constant state of vigilance, for visibility within the cloak is no more than a few feet. Then, there are the pirate galleons that seemingly sail the cloak with impunity. Mother's tail will always see you home, but the serpent, well, get caught in the serpent, and you'll be crushed. With the wheel as the weapon, the captain fought the serpent, and won. The Lake Witch gave the serpent the slip, and found a hidden current that took us away, deeper into the grey of the cloak. We was lost in that grey for days, it seemed, and then we saw it, a black tower, rising from the lake like a spear piercing its heart, and beneath it, the island of Periclav. We thought it was our salvation, but it was only horror we found. Oh, such horror. And that's all I've got to say about it. I've no love for you, Mousy, but I beg you, leave Periclav be. It was never meant to be found. The island is cursed, and all who set foot there damned. Periclavan legend. Only one contemporary account of Periclav exists, given by the boatswain of a small fishing trawler lost in a storm and found adrift 6 months later raving about an island of both great beauty and abject horror. A citadel dominated by the Dark Tower and populated by the dead. The ship's surgeon who examined him declared him madder than a Saltarian ferret, forced as he had been to drink the brackish water of Lake Valayan in order to survive his ordeal. He recovered in time, but never recanted his testimony. Though his body had returned, it seemed his mind still dwelt on that island, and he claimed to have found. One night, he saw a skiff and disappeared back into the fog that hangs over Valea at dawn, never to return. Then I'll find my own way to Periclav. Har, good luck. The captain's the only other living soul that knows the way, and even he would need charts. I give him to the captain himself and no other, so unless you're Captain Powderkeg of the Lake Witch, and I can see you're not, I suggest you forget all about the Isle of Periclav. They're building gallows in the courtyard. So, there's gonna be a hanging, eh? Well, it's no strangling, but I'll take what I can get. Perhaps they'll hang you. Hang me? By what? You need a neck to be hanged. Okay. And then we'll do a quick shifty. Glad we found that pirate suit. It be Captain Powderkeg. Captain! Am I dreaming? Is it really you? Of course it's me, you bug-eyed maggot. Oh, Captain, you've not changed a bit. There's something different about you, though. You look shorter. It's because you're sitting down, fool. Aye, well, I never could stand up to you, could I? But remind me, what was that song you always used to sing? Something, something, mermice. Something, something, mermice. Mermice. Shapely mermice, wet out whistle, heaven in a bottle. The waves may crash, the ship may sink, and every one of us might drown. But pirates call the sea the drink. So raise a glass as we go down. With sunder crabs we'll have a tipple, and steel and fish king's pearly cup. With shapely mermice wet our whistle, till top is down and bottom's up. Ha ha! Aye, that's the one. Now, Captain, what is it you need? Just name it and it's yours. We need to talk about Periclav. Oh aye, there's a mouse skulking around asking about the charts. Is that so? What did you tell him? Not a word. You made me swear an oath to never speak about that island. Oh, he's a sly one, but I was ready for him. I didn't even mention the chest buried down on the bone shore, where the shadows of the crow's nest falls at 5. What? And even if I did, I'd still have the key. I'd best take the key, eh, for safekeeping. Do you still see them, Captain, when you close your eyes? Black eyes bleached by the emerald sun. And that sound, oh, the sound. The fog spits out the silver key, twists lazily down into the open paw, suspended in a gossamer thread of spittle. Periclav was never meant to be found. Right, what did he say? He said that we had to... Buried on the bone shore, where the shadow of the crow's nest falls at 5. I mean, that'll be at 5 o'clock. Oh, sugar.